Military Handbook 288. Military Handbook 288, Review, Acceptance, and Engineering Drawing Package, Department of Defense, approved for public release and distributed, unlimited. Military Handbook, superseding 288A MC as in Military Handbook 288B. Applicable documentations. Chapter 2, Government Documentation, Specific Standards, Handbooks, the following, and the Specification Standards Handbooks of the part of this document is to extend to the specific specified herein, otherwise specified that the issues of the documents are also those listed in the issue of the Department of Defense Index Specifications and Standards. The DoD ISS is the Index of Specification Standards. The supplement thereto in reference to guidance only. The Military Handbook D5480 is Data Engineering Technical Reproduction Requirements for Military D8510, drawing undimensioned reproducible photographical content, preparation of Military M9868, the microfilming engineering documentation 35mm requirements for Military C9877, cards aperture, Military M13223-1, marking electronic items, Military T31000, technical data package, general specifications for Military M38761, microfilming photographic engineering technical data related to the PECAM card preparation engineering data for the micro reproduction system, general requirements for the preparation of the standards of military standards 12, abbreviations of the use of drawing and specification standards, technical drawings, engineering drawing practices is DoD standard 100, military standard 130, identification marking in the U.S. military property. Printed within the wire of electronic equipment is Military Standbook 275. Military Standard 804, format coding of the aperture copy of the tabulation cards of the engineering data micro reproduction system. Unless otherwise indicated, copies of the Federal Military Specification Standards handbooks and are available from the Navy Publication Forum Center of the NPODS 58801 Tabor Avenue, Philadelphia, PA 1205099. Other government documentation drawing publications of the following: the government documentation drawing, the publications of from this part of the documentation is extent specified unless otherwise specified is the issues and the effect of the date of the military handbook identified for the guidance only. The 86 is a federal item, the name Directory of Supply Catalog, DoD 5220.22. Industrial Security Manual for Safeguarding Classified Information Cataloging Handbook H6 is available for the Commander of Defense Logistics Services Center, Battle Creek, Michigan 490173084. The DoD Directive 5220.22 is available for Navy Publication Forum Center at 10 of the code 1052 5801 Tabor Avenue, Philadelphia, PA 191205000. 5099. Non-governmental publications. The following documentations form of the part of this documentation extent for the specified herein, otherwise specified is the issued documentation docket adapted. The DoD adapted those issues in the DoD Index Service. This one's a little bit harder. DoD Index Specification Standards. Once again, that is DOISS. DoD ISS, in effect with the date of the military handbook identified for the guidance only. American National Standards Institute, the NSI B121, pipe threads and general purposes, NSI B120.3, dry seal thread inches, NSI Y14.1, drawing sheet size and format, NSY 14.2, line conventions and letterings, NSY 14.3, multi-sectional view and drawings, NSY 14 and 5, dimension and tolerance, NSY 14 and 6, screw thread and representation, NSY 14.7.1, gear drawing standards, part 1 of the spur, helical, double helical, and rack, 14.7.2, gear spine drawing standards, the part to the B level of the hypo gears, NSY 14.13, mechanical spring representation, NSY 14.15, electronic diagrams, NSY 14.34, part list, data list, index list. Okay, and NSI IPC D350 printed board description of digital form. The application of the copy should be addressed to the American National Standards Institute, 1430 Broadway, New York, New York, 118-3308. IEEE Standard 91, Standard Graphic Symbols for Logical Functions, IEEE Standard 315, Standard for Graphic Symbols of Electronic Diagrams. The application of the copy should be addressed to the Institute of the Electronic Engineering, 345 N East 47th Street, New York, New York, 117. 3. Military Handbook 2A8B Definitions.